The second retreat that Masha, played by Nicole Kidman, led in 9 Perfect Strangers Season 2 was packed with twists and unexpected developments. After making a name for herself with those intense dosage experiments in group therapy retreats, she welcomed a whole new group of restless wanderers to her latest sanctuary in Zauberwald. And just like before, she slowly guided each of them towards some kind of spiritual awakening. So, what's next? Will there be a Season 3? Let's break down everything we know so far. Has 9 Perfect Strangers been renewed for Season 3? Well, not yet. Hulu hasn't officially renewed the series for a 3rd season. But don't count it out just yet. Remember, the first season, based on Lion Moriarty's novel, was originally billed as a limited series and took place at the Tranquillum House in California over a 10-day retreat. It premiered back in 2021. But then, over 2 years later, in 2023, it got a surprise renewal for a 2nd season. And unlike the first season, there was no book to follow. Season 2 continued the story with an original plot. Interestingly, the way Season 2 ended leaves the door wide open for another chapter, much like how Season 1 wrapped up with room to grow. What could happen in 9 Perfect Strangers Season 3? At the end of the Season 2 finale, Masha found herself in a troubling deal with David Sharp, played by Mark Strong. Even though she managed to pressure him into pulling his company out of the weapons industry, David still got the upper hand. He bribed her former colleague Martin, played by Lucas Englander, to get damaging footage of Masha's work, legally compromising her in the process. Now, she's essentially working for him. In Season 3, Masha is expected to continue administering psilocybin treatments, but this time under David's company, and it seems like it won't be happening at the peaceful mountain retreat we saw in Season 2. Who could star in Season 3? There's no official cast list just yet, since the show hasn't been renewed. But based on how Season 2 ended, it's safe to assume Nicole Kidman's Masha would return, along with Mark Strong's David Sharp, who now controls her next chapter. Following the format of the first 2 seasons, we can expect another fresh, star-studded cast, a mix of actors known for both comedy and drama, each playing characters who carry deep emotional wounds and mysterious pasts, all slowly revealed through their shared journey. Let's take a quick look back at the previous cast to see the kind of powerhouse lineups this show tends to attract. Season 1 cast: Nicole Kidman as Masha, the enigmatic retreat leader; Melissa McCarthy as a struggling author; Bobby Cannavale as a former football player battling addiction; Michael Shannon, Asher Ketty, and Grace Van Patten as a grieving family; Luke Evans as a journalist with an agenda; Samara Weaving and Melvin Gregg as a newlywed couple with hidden issues; Regina Hall as a betrayed wife left by her husband; Tiffany Boone, Manny Jacinto, and Zoe Terex as Tranquillum House staff. Season 2 cast: Lena Olin and Lucas Englander as a mother and son tied to the Zauberwald retreat; King Princess and Macy Richardson Sellers as a couple facing relationship troubles; Dolly DeLeon as a former nun who no longer hears the voice of God; Murray Bartlett as a disgraced former children's TV host; Mark Strong as David Sharp, a billionaire with tragic connections; Henry Golding as his emotionally distant son; Christine Baranski and Annie Murphy as an estranged mother-daughter duo, alongside Aris Iden as the mother's partner. If Season 3 follows this tradition, we can expect another diverse and emotionally charged ensemble cast. So that's where things stand for now. No renewal just yet, but the story's far from over. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on 9 Perfect Strangers Season 3. Let me know in the comments who would you love to see join the next retreat.